Hello guys, welcome to the second lecture of Indian polity here. So we are discussing about preamble. So in the previous section, we discussed what are the various aspects regarding the preamble. We also saw what were the basic terminologies involved, and now we'll discuss the fundamental ingredients of the preamble. So guys, basically we can divide preamble into the following groups. We can first identify the source of the preamble. So if we are about to talk like this, we should be able to first understand how can we divide preamble. So earlier we saw that we divided preamble based on 4 different colors. Okay. So let us now look at the basic parts of the constitution here. So guys, if we observe here, if we can, I hope you can be able to read the document clearly here. Okay. So now guys, see. When we talk about Indian constitution, the first part is the source of the constitution. What is the first part? The first part is the source of the constitution. So what kind of source are we talking about? We are saying that the source of the Indian constitution is not from somebody else. What do I mean? It means that the constitution has been sourced from India, from the people of India, and not from somebody else, which in other terms means that the sole authority, right, the sole authority of Indian constitution is derived from India, or let me say more clearly, derived from the people of India. Okay, so let me say that again. We're talking about ingredients of preamble. In ingredients of preamble, first we're talking about source of the Indian constitution. Source means from where or from whom did we adopt this. So we are taking this constitution not from anybody else, not from Britain, not from US. We are adopting this constitution from ourselves. That means the authority of the Indian constitution is derived from none other than the people of India. And that is why the first part, the first sentence in the constitution itself says, we, the people of India. Okay, so I think that much portion is clear now. So it says, we, the people of India. So we, the people of India, what does it denote? It denotes the source of the Indian constitution. Now that we understood source of the Indian constitution, let us now identify what is the nature of the constitution. So when we say nature of Indian constitution, what do we actually mean? When we say nature of Indian constitution, we mean, right? So we mean, now let us discuss what is the nature of Indian constitution. So when we say nature, this is what I was trying to say. When we say nature, we are here to identify what kind of, or let us say what kind of, or let us say what kind of, what would be the aim? What would be the aim? That is the more correct way to say this. What would be the aim of the government here, or let us say, or what would be the aim, or I think, or let us say, to be more precise, what is the kind of governance we're talking about, right? Or what is the kind of nation which India is? Or to be more precise, what kind of government is being formed here? What is the type of polity here? So what is the type of polity here? The type of polity we're talking in India, is based on the secular policies, right? The sovereign policies. Once more, the secular policies, the sovereign policies, the democratic form of government, the republic form of government, right? So that's it with the kind of polity we have in the nature of Indian constitution. Now let us also understand one thing. What does the preamble pertain this to? Guys, see. So we have here the second part of the Indian constitution that says, resolved to constitute into a sovereign, democratic. Okay, now if you observe, this is what we discussed in the first video, that this is actually the original form of Indian constitution, right? This is basically the original form of Indian constitution. So this is the original text of Indian Constitution, right? Original text of Indian Constitution. That's why we don't see many words here. Yet, let us go to the next topic now. Okay, guys. Now, let us now discuss the next point here. Guys, see. The third point says objectives. What do you mean by objectives? Objectives are basically the aim or what the government should deliver. What the government should deliver, which means it is these objectives that the citizens expect to be imparted to them from the government they elect. Or, in other words, if a person is giving a vote to a party or to a person, he basically believes that he expects in loyalty the return these policies. And these policies the voter will expect be based on liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice. That means when I am going to an electoral office, to a booth, when I'm giving a vote to a party, and if the party comes to power, what do I expect from them? I expect them to make policies that will promote nothing but liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice. So the makers of the Indian Constitution had this in mind, that they wanted to promote through the Constitution the values of liberty, equality, fraternity, justice to each and every Indian. Now, the most important point here, guys, we are now discussing about the date of adoption here. The date of adoption, that is, according to Indian Constitution, that is 26th January 1949. But why did I write it 1949? If you observe, this is not 1949. This is basically, right, 26th November 1949. So why did I write 26th January 1949? Because this is important, guys. At this point we are in a very crucial point to understand here, because I'll tell you why. Because in 26th January 1947, the historic Lahore session, all of you know, right? So the historic Lahore session of 1929, it was decided by the Indian National Congress that their motive now will be the attainment of nothing less than the Purna Swaraj. And what was the result of this Congress meeting? That 26th January 1930 was then decided to be the Independence Day, the first Independence Day of India ever celebrated. And it was keeping this thing in mind, it was keeping this particular day in mind, that though this was opted on 26th November 1949, it was under the insistence of then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, who insisted the date to be 26th January 1930. And this time, adopting and enacting the constitution was already done, but some basic points were be done, but the others were kept to be reserved for the passing of the Republic Day.